Do not service your customers. So says Mike Weinberg in his book, Sales Truth. Find out why in this episode. Welcome to the Bite Size Sales Podcast, where we believe that sales is the most important team in a B2B company, that the sales team deserves great sales skills training, but usually doesn't get it, and that taking bite-sized steps each day to get better at your craft is the best way to improve results. I am your host, Andrew Monahan, and I'm using my experiences in B2B sales to bring you simple, actionable ideas every day to help you get better. So servicing customers, and I've done this before in the past where I've definitely tried to help customers get to a happier spot than they've been in. And I've seen other people do a lot as well. In fact, I worked at one company, I remember this clearly, where one of the pretty successful reps from another team, she seemed to spend most of her time babysitting tech support calls. She wanted to be on them to make sure they happened, to make sure the right things were said and the resolutions were on path and there was next steps and things like that. And she spent an inordinate amount of time babysitting these calls. And we were asking her, why do you have to do that? And her belief was, if I don't do it, will the calls ever happen and will they get resolved and things get dropped and our support sucks and all these kind of things came out. And the most interesting thing about it, though, was at the cube next to her, there was also supposed to be another rep sitting there, but he was never there. He was out selling. He was out in the field. He was taking meetings, making meetings, creating opportunities, working his accounts out there in the field. And they were both selling the exact same products. And I am pretty sure the other rep didn't have blissfully happy customers either, right? But what he had done is figured out where his time was best spent, where his greatest leverage was. So to read from the book, Mike Weinberg's Sales Truth, if you are serious about upping your game to develop new business, then consider this strong request seriously. Please stop saying stupid things to customers, particularly new customers. Stop telling your accounts that you are their guy or their gal, and that no matter what they need, they should contact you. Stop positioning yourself to customers as their personal servant, order taker, concierge, dedicated account service rep, errand boy, preferred estimator, and firefighter in chief. I know that many of you reading this are scrunching your faces in confusion and wondering what I ate for breakfast that is making me so disagreeable. It's not what I ate that upset me. It's what I witness. It's what I witness overly relational, overly service-minded, underperforming sales reps doing time and time again that causes me to shake my head. So, in this book, Sales Truth, I guess it won't be surprised that he's pretty blunt, but you can tell that he's passionate about this. And I think he's maybe witnessed what I witnessed as well. And he's kind of right. I mean, at the end of the day, you don't get points. You don't get paid for solving these problems. What you do is you get paid to do is go create opportunities and win opportunities. So the question is to ask yourself, have you become too much like a customer service or support person? Are you doing too much babysitting? Do you do a lot of post-sales hand-holding in the belief that you're helping your customer get to a great spot or a better spot to then hopefully do more business? Or can you pass that on to someone else who's actually maybe paid to do this, and have them do their job and have them take care of some of these post-sales problems or post-sale processes? And therefore, the real question is, how can you spend more time selling and less time servicing? If you like this episode, please share it wide and far. Spread the word. I get energy from seeing people download and use this content. So please just take 20 seconds to share it with anyone you think would like it too. This episode is sponsored by Unstoppable.do. Most sales teams are not trained effectively in the skills and mindset they deserve. And these are the most important people in the company. It's no wonder that only about 50% of reps make quota every year. Unstoppable is a service that helps sellers and leaders get great at the skills and mindset they need without taking time out of the field. It exists because if the sales team has the right skills and mindset, they thrive, they are confident, and they perform much better. Find out more and even get a free sales book at bitesizesales.com. And now to wrap up, as Chris Townsend, AVP of Sales at UiPath, may or may not have once said, training without implementation is just entertainment, and pretty poor entertainment when Monahan does it. So make sure you take action on what you learn and keep getting better every day. This world does not need more sales BS, so don't create any more. Be great at the fundamentals, be honest, be real, be yourself, just do not BS. And finally, I'm signing off as the great Joe Sexton would by saying, gone to sell.